Yo, what's going on? Deltanian here, and today I wanted to take a look at some EXs from Genetic Apex that were performing very well during Genetic Apex, but have kind of fallen off in usage. Starting off with the very obvious one in Articuno. Articuno was one of the most relevant, popular strategies in the game, and now that Gyarados has come out, you kind of just don't see it anymore. Kind of because Gyarados does its job, but better. I feel like Articuno can apply more early pressure, but Gyarados is kind of more consistent and has better walls for it. So we have a Greninja Articuno deck with 2 X-Speeds, 2 Pokeballs, 2 Professor Research, 2 Misty, 2 Geo, 2 Sabrinas. Hopefully Articuno could clutch for us. Next we have Wigglytuff, which started picking up usage towards the end of Genetic Apex, but kind of with the addition of like Pidgey, and Mew, it kind of lost its spot as like this colorless EX that you can slap on any deck. Obviously Mew is not colorless, but it doesn't take any specific energy, so you can kind of slap it in places where you were putting Wigglytuff. But this deck changes that because we have Exeggutor, Farfetch, and Wigglytuff. Obviously this is not using any Pokemon from the new set that dropped, Mythical Islands, but it is using Leaf, which does help out a lot. Even with your 1 energy investment on Exeggutor, it still lets you pull it out. And stuff like Wigglytuff that has a 2 retreat cost can retreat for free. So it's pretty nice to have Leaf in this deck, honestly. You have 1 X speed in case you have something like Jigglypuff or just an Execute out in the front slot, or a Farfetch, you can just retreat it. So you have a lot of retreat options, or you could just pop a Leaf and a X-Speed and keep your energy on that Exeggutor if you need it. No Sabrina, which might be questionable, but we have a lot of colorless in this deck, so felt kind of clogged to add that as well. And we have Geo, just in case we need it for specific KOs. And the last but not least is Starmie. I do think Starmie is the best Pokemon that I have on this, but it has not really been getting that much usage. I think Gyarados took its spot as the premier water type, and it's kind of weird to run Starmie right now. Now there's a lot of Starmie decks. It's mostly Starmie Articuno or Starmie Vaporeon Gyarados, but I feel like there's too many Pokemon in those decks, so I actually went with a Tentacruel Starmie deck with Mew in the back, just in case something like Mewtwo pops up and you need to get it online. And it could be a fine tank while you set up for Starmie. It doesn't take much setup, but it doesn't take much to get out either. We have 2 potions, 2 Pokeballs, 2 Professor Research, 2 Misties, 1 Sabrina, 1 Geo, 1 Budding. You might want to drop a potion for a Leaf. I was debating on it, but I opted not to run it because Starmie has a 0 retreat cost, Mew has a 1 retreat cost, so we'll see if I regret not adding a Leaf. And let's just hop into some battles. Alright, here we go. First match. Let's see what my opponent is running. We are going second. That's nice for us. Fighting. Interesting. We are going to get an energy instantly, so I don't mind putting our Articuno in the front. Just let it build up. And we already got Froakie, so we're looking pretty good. We got Frogadier and Froakie. Now, obviously, this could be anything. This could be Mew. This could be Jinx. Wait, what? I meant to say it could be anything fighting-wise, like Hitmonlee and Geodude, for sure. This has new Mankey. Interesting. I wonder if they're running new Primeape as well. Just 1 energy, that you build up the Geodude in the back. I can see it. We have a decent hand. 2 Froakies, might as well. And we'll just put that energy on Articuno. Nothing this Primeape can really do really scares me. So we're just gonna let it rock out. If they want to hit heads, they hit heads. If they can evolve, they get 50 for free. Which they do have. But obviously that is a 3-shot for us. And if we get a potion, that's a 4-shot. And I believe we have potion in this deck. I don't remember specifically. Let's just see what happens here. Hit us for 50. A Misty would be nice. No Misty here, but we do 2-shot this Primeape. Or do we want to snipe Graveler? I mean, Graveler would be stuck, so I think I actually want to start smacking Graveler. Graveler really has no choice here. It can't retreat unless they put an energy on it and a leaf. But that's a lot of investment just to retreat. And they can't attack us because they have no energy. So I like this. I guess this Graveler is just going to be a sacrifice now. Do they put that Geodude down? But I don't mind that. We're going to start chipping it. We get Misty. Hopefully we can pull Greninja soon. And we're just going to start Blizzarding. We get the KO here. Even if they potion, we get the KO on Mankey because it only has 80 HP. We're kind of good. We're kind of good here. Obviously Graveler and Primeape do one-shot this Articuno. A little bit scary. But we'll see how things go. It might be worth it, honestly. We got double Misty. Not really what we were looking for. I mean, we might as well pop Misty, I think. I don't know. Do we just retreat here? Into what, though? What's the plan? Do we just take the KO here and let them KO us? Then we're even in points, but they have Graveler. I don't know if getting the KO is worth it here. We're gonna pop Misty, I guess, but I really don't know what the correct play is here. There we go. 1 energy. Not bad. Hopefully we could just pull Greninja, I guess. But that's only 80 damage. Well, that's all we need, actually. Because we're gonna do 10 chip. We could have Sabrina, but I didn't think we needed it particularly. Maybe it was smarter, because then we only need to get Greninja. But we need Greninja either way, actually. And if they do have Golem Brock, we're kind of in big trouble. Let's see if they got it. Okay. Do you Golem? They don't. So they don't have Golem, is my assumption. They're using old Golem, actually, so that's 70 damage to the forehead. Kind of scary. Do we pull Greninja here? We pull Articuno. That could be good. If we get some good Misty flips here, this could be great. We need 2 energy from Misty, so I wouldn't hold my breath, but it's possible. And we do get it. So we win. That's unfortunate for my opponent here, that Misty actually worked out for us. We take those, though, where I'm from. There we go. Nice. Articuno, still pretty good, honestly. Alright, here we are. Running Wigglytuff this time. Let's see what we start with. We're going second. So it might be worth to put them to sleep instantly. I don't really think the egg is going to do much. They are running water. So I think I'm actually going to try to put them asleep instantly. A little bit greedy from me, but we'll see. And they're actually running Articuno. Funny how I was just talking about how people don't use it anymore. And we run into it first game. Well, second game. Interesting. They could just one-shot me right now if they get 3 heads. Or they could get me to 10 HP if they get double heads. There's one. Oh. Well, we lost, huh? Sometimes that happens. We could get Executor here, but we can't even evolve, so I guess we gotta put down this other Wigglytuff and just X-speed into it. And hope we get tails. I mean heads. I mean what? Hope they get tails. There we go. That's the correct sentence to make. 3 energy turn 1. Obviously insane. Insane. But we just gotta hope sleep works out for us, I guess. We can't evolve yet. If we don't get sleep, it's not the end of the world, I guess, but it would be better if they did stay asleep for us here. Let's just see what happens, though. This guy is an expert at flipping heads, I will tell you what. We are getting smoked. Smoke, smoke, smoke. I think I'm gonna hop in to another match with this deck because Articuno flipping heads is not a realistic situation, right? Flipping 3 heads turn 1 is not realistic at all. So I think we're gonna give this deck another try. Obviously we could 2-shot this thing, but we're gonna take so much damage, I don't even know if we can make it back from that. Let's see though, I'm not giving up. I mean, if they don't put anything else down, we can win, honestly. Oh, they have Magikarp as well. Okay. This is insane. Okay. It's literally egg versus the world right now. Show me heads. Oh, well, we lost. Let's hop in again. Things did not go well for us here. Not at all. Okay, here we are. Hopefully no Misties that go insane here. I actually prefer going first when I'm using Execute, but it's not happening. But we do have Farfetch'd, which is actually pretty good here. We're gonna do 40 damage right away. Looks like some sort of Wheezing deck. I'm wrong. Sabrina would be great here. Otherwise, I'm not sure if it's worth it to fight this Druddigon with Farfetch'd. I mean, it is a 3-shot, but it also 3-shots me. That's an interesting dilemma here, right? There's Coughing. Thought that's what the deck was built around, but they have Pidgeot. That doesn't help. Geo doesn't help here. Do we just build up Wigglytuff and not even attack with Farfetch'd? I could see that. I can see that. I don't see why not. What are you gonna do, bud? I doubt they're gonna switch. I mean, they could. They could. The Pidgeot does do 120 damage, which is bad for me. But we could Executor and be good. There's Leaf. We don't really need that right now. I think we're gonna save the egg here. In case we get the other egg. Yeah. And I guess we sacrifice it if they do something. I don't know. Maybe I'm throwing? I'm not really sure. I don't want to deal with this Executor. I mean, this Druddigon. Kind of annoying. Okay. We do get Wigglytuff, which is great. And I guess we use our Leaf here. I mean, it feels like a waste, but Executor could flip heads and then I could Geo next turn. So I think we're gonna go for that. We're just gonna go for it and see what happens here. Yeah, let's see what happens. Do we have luck on our side? No. Okay. I just don't want them to build up too quickly. We could do it next turn. We'll just see what happens here. I decided to use Leaf because I don't really need my energy right now, so I'm just dumping it wherever. They're building up both Pidgeys. Interesting. Maybe they're running regular Pidgeot. It's definitely possible. We don't need second Jigglypuff unless we get Wigglytuff online. And honestly, we're gonna put energy in Executor so we could actually retreat it. We're gonna pop Geo, and if we flip heads, we KO this Druddigon. Which will be pretty good for us. Let's see what happens. Ah, no luck. No dice. No luck for us. You hate to see it. We do have enough energy to retreat it, though. Keep that in mind. But we can't retreat it and attack, so it's a little weird. There's Sabrina. And with Sabrina, we could KO everything except for coughing right now. Or do we just take the KO on Drud and take the damage? We're actually going to put the energy into Wiggly. That way, if we retreat with Exeggutor next turn, we can still attack with Wiggly. And the most they could do with the Pidgey is 50, so we're not in KO range. And the most Weezing could do, I think, is 50 if they're running new Weezing. So I think we're safe. I think we're safe no matter what. And if they don't evolve, we could just KO them with Wigglytuff here. Retreat and KO. Okay, there's Pidgeot. Pidgeotto, I mean. What do they got here? Do they have Weezing? If not, they kind of gotta switch, because I will retreat into Wigglytuff. They can't KO my Wigglytuff. Even if they get Pidgeot EX. We're gonna pop this, I think. Or do we just Sabrina and hope we flip heads? Versus their Pidgey. They're most likely gonna sacrifice their Pidgey. Let's see what they do. We're going for a little bit of greed here. Okay. We're just gonna see if we can flip heads here. I don't mind them KOing Execute either. Here you go. Flip heads. There we go. Nice KO from us. It's probably not gonna matter because they have Pidgeot. Pidgeotto. Whatever. But if we put it to sleep, it's a 2-shot. And maybe they don't even have it yet. Ooh, it looks like they do have it. That's fine. They could KO me. And then I'm just gonna send them Wigglytuff. They have most of their deck, so they probably should have it. We haven't used Professor yet, huh? Interesting. I mean, they're gonna be weakened, actually. Unless they have Flute on their team. It's only gonna do 120. But I cannot afford to put down Jigglypuff, which is why I never did. Even though it would have been nice to build it up. Can't afford that. Here we go. Because if they have Flute, they one-shot us. Which means I can't even put down anything right now. I will Professor Research and just see what's what. But we can't put anything down. Because if they Flute, that's 140. We'll just put the energy into Wigglytuff. We're not trying to get played right now. And if they sleep, they're kind of in a bad spot. They still live, which is not good for me. But if they sleep, we get another turn, and we could do good. They sleep. Good for us. They can't retreat or anything. There's Weezing. I don't think that's gonna help you. There's Blue. That's fine. What if I retreat into Farfetch'd? What if I just retreat into Farfetch'd? Ooh. Nice sleep from them. Yeah, I might as well retreat into Farfetch'd here. Because Wigglytuff still needs something to KO anyways. Okay, here we go. Bam. Hit him for Leak Slap. Just 30. It's in Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff KO range, so... Ooh, okay. They could double potion here and be safe. Or they could retreat into Weezing, which they do. But it's fine, we can KO them still. If we get one sleep on them. Okay, they have all their basics. Makes sense. They can only do 40, so we're safe. We are safe. We just gotta retreat here. We still can't afford to play any Pokemon, which does make this awkward. But they only have 1 point, so even if they KO Farfetch, we're still good. Let's retreat. We'll put the energy back onto Farfetch, because even if we retreat, we still can attack. So we're good. We are good. There he goes, they're asleep. And if they stay asleep, we win. If they wake up, we still are in an okay spot. They have to Koga here, and they can't switch in Pidgeot. They have to switch in Weezing. Because I'm gonna have 10 HP left from Farfetch. I mean, even if they Pidgeot Flute. Yep. This is scary, though. This is very scary. If we don't put them to sleep, we lose. If they do not stay asleep, we are done. Right? So, I'm a little worried now. I gotta be honest. But let's just see if we have the luck. Or maybe we just retreat? No. I think we just gotta attack here. And hope they stay asleep. Sleep for me, please. Sleep for me, please. Oh, they could still Koga, huh? Yeah, I think I lost no matter what. I think I lost no matter what. They have their whole deck. They have second Koga. Man. I threw. I should have put in Farfetch'd. Because now they Koga. Oh, what? I thought they Koga Flute win. I guess not. Alright, here we go. Last match, we're going second. Which means we can get Tentacruel up really quickly. We just, we Gentle Slap and then we Tentacruel. Gosh dang it. I mean, we can get the poison on them, which is good. But what type of fire deck is running Drud? Unless it's like a Pidgeot deck. And it's just running fire, water, energy. Or maybe a Volcarona deck? I don't know. I really am puzzled right now with the Drudigan fire energy situation here. We could just build up Staryu. But I think I want to build up Tentacruel and get that poison. Because then we could kill Drud without doing much of anything. We have a lot of HP as well, so we'll still be at 90 HP after. Ooh, Wigglytuff. You know, it's funny, I was talking about how these Pokemon aren't used, and then I just ran into them. So am I a liar? Oh, the answer is no. That's just very funny coincidence. We're gonna go for Tentacruel right away, and we're just gonna slap him. I don't see why not. We get the poison, they're on a timer. We can put Starmie down, just so we can retreat for free. Here we go, slap him. We're gonna take 20 damage, that's fine. We're still actually above the HP threshold that Jigglypuff can do, actually. So that's good for us. And now we just build up Starmie, right? Are they actually gonna try to attack with Drud? Because they did put one energy onto it. And I wonder if they have anything else, or if it's just Drud, Wigglytuff. Oh no, they have Pidgeot as well. Okay. Very interesting, I gotta say. Interesting cook from my opponent here. We have Mew. So right now they can do 100 damage. If we put down Mew, they could do 120. With Geo, they could do 130. So maybe we don't do that. And actually, we could do something very mean here, and we're just gonna Sabrina something. Bring something to the front for me, please. Obviously, Drud's not on a timer anymore, but one more slap to it will KO it. So I think that's worth it. We're gonna Jigglypuff, slap. Perfect. Poison doesn't matter, but that's fine. And let's just see what happens here. Drud obviously comes back, but it's not really gonna do anything. If they get Pidgeotto, this could be scary. This is a little bit scary. The most they could do is 100 damage, right? So it's a little scary, I gotta be honest. It's not worth putting Mew for sure. Not worth putting Mew at all. There's Misty, there's Tentacruel. Put the energy in the Starmie. And I guess... Oh man. Weird situation to be in. Guess we just slap them. They could KO us with Tentacruel, but then we just... If they have Pidgeot, they could one-shot us. Then we just send in Starmie and two-shot them, so... I don't think they can afford that. Okay, but they do it anyways. That's why we haven't put anything down. We don't want Giovanni or Flute or anything to be able to affect us. There's Pidgeot EX. Okay. Sabrina could be weird here. Sabrina could be very weird here. I'm not sure what to do if they Sabrina us. Okay, they just take the KO. So we're just gonna smack them. We're not putting anything down. So the most they could do is 100 to us. 110. So I think we win. I think we win if we don't put anything down. And we're gonna Geo, I guess. Why not? Maybe we should have saved it in case they put Drud in the active. But it's fine. It is fine. Is it? I don't even know. I think I should have saved Geo, honestly. But I didn't want them to be able to potion and get out of our KO range. Now if they potion, we still KO them. But if they have 2 potions, they live. Yeah, they just Drud. Oh boy. We could... What can we do here? I don't know. Do we put down Mew and hope they don't have Geo? Interesting dilemma for sure. I think we're gonna do it. And we don't attack here. Because then Pidgeot can one-shot us. And we're actually gonna put Mew in the front just in case they want to Leaf. Because you can't Leaf and Geo in one turn, you know? And if they smack us, we just Budding. So I think this is the safe play. We can't attack with Mew, actually. Putting the energy on it is just a fake threat. I wonder what my opponent's doing, though. How do they win? I think we win if we get Sabrina. I guess they win if they attack with Drud. I don't know. There's Professor. Okay, Pokeball. Misty, Starmie. Kind of scary. They could do 120 right now. I mean, we might as well get the Staryu out of our deck. There's Staryu. Just so we can't draw it anymore. We got 7 cards. Can't use any more supporters. Let's just see what happens. We can't really afford to do damage here, but we can't afford to take damage either. I guess if they attack us with Drud, we just retreat. You could Flute and Geo, and that's the win for you. Let's see if you have that combination. That would suck. Oh, they do. Okay. Well, you know, we tried. I think we needed Mew. I don't think Starmie would have won us the game without it, so you win some, you lose some, you know? They got us in their win con. We were just waiting for Sabrina. But, that's the least used EXs. If you made it to the end, consider subscribing. And with that being said, this is Deltonian out. Peace.